Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. And it's a blessed and beautiful day here at the beach. Let me see if I can get... Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. And it's a blessed and beautiful day here at the beach. Let me see if I can get... Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. And it's a blessed and beautiful day here at the beach. Let me see if I can get... Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. And it's a blessed and beautiful day here at the beach. Let me see if I can get... Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. And it's a blessed and beautiful day here at the beach. Let me see if I can get... Hey, good morning, everybody. My audio seems to be looping. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. And it's a blessed and beautiful day here at the beach. Let me see if I can get... Hey, good morning, everybody. My audio seems to be looping. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. And it's a blessed and beautiful day here at the beach. Let me see if I can... Hey, good morning, everybody. My audio seems to be looping. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Hope everyone had a nice evening. And it's a blessed and beautiful day here at the beach. Let me see if I can... Hey, good morning. Okay. Let's stop that. Okay. Not exactly sure why my camera's not working, but that's okay. All right, so what I did was I started this morning off with the trading my apex on this bottom left chart is the gold 15 range
order
signal
submitted.
B.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Bell just rang at
Order
9:30.
Submitted. Order filled.
And the top one is the NQ 2-minute signal A.
Order filled.
This 30 range here is on my Apex account, and that's the signal B. I went with the signal B because it seemed like the market was trending up, that there weren't really big reversals.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
Let's see how the open plays out.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Just want to make sure my audio is working.
Order
Good morning,
submitted.
Kim. Good morning, Rao. Hey, Isaac.
Order
Nice.
filled.
I got into this short position here on my gold signal B. Let's take a look at this trade here. It's popping back to my stop. The gold has been very volatile, really great movement on gold. And hopefully it continues down. It's in this big down move. And this is on an Apex account. And I'll tell you why I chose this, to choose this strategy.
Order
why
submitted.
I chose this strategy over the others. It's fairly self-explanatory. I looked at the trade performance And this account, this bot, had really the best trade performance. So I chose this one this morning. It trades the gold futures.
Order filled.
And it has a really nice risk to reward ratio. You can see my stop, I think, is at about, I think it's 15 ticks, if I remember correct. Maybe 10. And the profit target is about a 5-to-1. I think we're going for 50 or 60 ticks. Maybe more. So let's let this trade hopefully mature to the downside. Let's see if I can make the prices white.
Order submitted. Order filled.
An NQ2 minute.
Order filled. Order submitted.
You can see in my bottom right-hand corner the volume per minute, and I like to look at that. I really like to see a lot of contracts crossing. That's volume per minute, and that's a sure sign that institutional money is manipulating the price of gold. As if that number starts really running. With gold, ideally I'd like to see it up above 500 minimum. So it's not really a tremendous amount of volume right now. Just going to take a quick look at the Forex Factory calendar for Thursday. I know this morning the report came out, the unemployment claims.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
A bit choppy on gold this
Order
morning.
submitted.
So I did get the full winner on that 2-minute.
Order submitted.
It's a shame because I got into a long entry pre-market and it just nipped my stop.
Order submitted.
Now it's
Order
headed to
submitted.
the upside.
Order filled.
So let's keep an eye on which strategies are really doing the best. Right now it's that 2-minute signal AI drone on the NASDAQ. Took that beautiful entry here and wrote it straight
Order
up for
filled. Order submitted.
200 ticks.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
And
order submitted.
I'm not going to give up on that signal B just yet on the NASDAQ.
Order filled. Order submit. Order filled.
Let's see what the news was on that.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Okay, now I'll jump back in on my Apex here on this signal B. It's looking to ride it up, and hopefully we can get some space from our stop. We don't have a lot of risk on the trade, so we'd like to get some breathing room here.
Order filled.
Get a nice push up here. We I like to get out of the market, hit my profit target, and take all the risk off, and keep my money in the bank. I really try to practice some capital preservation. So let's see if this continues to push up. I've been with, I see your question regarding the Apex. I've been getting payouts from Apex for about 2 years now, very consistently.
Order submitted.
And personally, I don't like the static account like Mark Miller does. For me, it's just a little too. It doesn't allow much of a drawdown. So your strategy with those static accounts has to be a little bit different with the non-static accounts. The non-static accounts on the 50,000, you got $2,500 of wiggle room. I like to call it wiggle room. You could take $2,500 drawdown up to $2,500. Once you reach $2,500, then of course it's over. Getting a little sideways action here. Now the signal A
order filled
would jump into a short trade here. Let's see what kind of retracement we get. See what type of volatility. If we would have jumped into this short trade, how far it would have went. This gold is back into a nice trade. Gold is
order
in this
submitted.
Nice big down move. The price of gold jumped all the way up to 21.58, which is amazing. We're in this nice short move. And I'm just going to bring my stop to break even here. Take all the risk off, and let's see if we can just give it enough room to hit this profit target. And I'm learning that the more I leave it alone and stay out of its way, the better off I am. In the past, I would have dragged my stop really tight to this one, and I would have been out of the trade probably. I'm sorry, Pat. Wondering where that would be. I'm imagining it's in properties. Pat is saying that the sound of my Ninja Trader taking orders is a bit distracting.
Order submitted. Order filled.
I think I'll move this down just a little more.
Order filled.
Okay.
Order submitted.
And I jump right back in. So I got a full winner. It really likes that short. Let's keep an eye on this trade. Now the signal B has jumped into this down move on the NASDAQ.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
So I'm down about 475 on that one Apex account, which is right around my limit. I think I have it at 500.
Order filled. Order submitted.
And the gold strategy has kind of been the clutch strategy for me lately.
Order filled.
See if we can get this one here to go short. But we have two entries on these. We have a signal B entry. Signal B entry is a great entry if the market is trending in one direction or the other. If you see a really nice move down and the market's just headed down, 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 well, you wouldn't want it to take a long trade when that RSI line comes up out of that over the 20% line. In a trending market, we just want to take short trades. So that would be a signal B. Signal B is good for a trending market. There's not a whole lot of volatility. It's just going in one direction. On the other hand, a signal A, which is getting in on these crosses, this RSI line in my Laguerre oscillator, if it crosses the 80 line, it's going to jump in short. And if it crosses the 20 line, it's going to jump in long. Well, with this move down, I really wouldn't want a signal A entry because the retracements to the upside are very small. I would get chopped to pieces. So really starting at about 850 today, the signal B was the way to go and to catch these short positions. Hopefully the retracement is very small right now and it continues down.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So this is my signal B bot. And I could see that it's moved the profit targets in from where my drone is. My drone, I think my profit target is at like 90 ticks on the drone. And it looks like it moved it in here to about 40 or 50, somewhere between 40 ticks. I think right around 40 ticks. I took about a $400.
Order submitted.
About a $400 winner just a moment ago.
Order submitted.
Jump right back in short. And that's really the technology behind the drone and the bot. It's going to move your profit targets and your stop
order filled
to the most optimal locations. Now I'm kind of back in this trade on this Apex that was down $400 or $500, and this one trade could put me right back in the game here on this account.
Order filled.
And I'm gonna move my stop on this because I'm kind of in the negative on this account, and I'd like to recoup some of those losses and build this account back up on this session. So I'm
Order filled.
I'm going to follow this one down.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
I got a full winner on that. So I hit my $500 on this account. So what I would normally do on that strategy is if I hit $500 on my Apex account for the day,
Order
that's
filled.
it. I'm done with that strategy for the day. And what I'll do is I'll switch it to back to my sim account because I want it to continue to accumulate data. Because I want to really keep a close eye on how it performs throughout the session. Signal B AI bot, so I'll put it back on my 30 range. Signal B AI bot. And I'll continue to allow it to run now in the sim account. I hit my profit goal on my prop account, which was 500, and I was down close to 500, so it made a really nice comeback. On my other account that's trading gold, I'm only up $100. So now I can go back to my accounts and see which ones are really performing the best, and make a decision if I want to transition off of that gold strategy.
Order submitted.
And maybe put it to one of these other strategies that I know are doing pretty well today. That if we put it to our top strategy, which would be this Signal A AI drone, and I look at the chart, I see that there's really nice moves up and really nice moves down. So I kind of like that action for my Apex. So on that AI drone, because of that volatility, I think I would give it a try. Looking at the movement of it. So I think the account that I was using is the Apex 2. No, it was Apex 3. So I'll put that one in my Apex 3 and hope it jumps into that move up. I don't want it to get faked out either. Okay.
Order submitted.
So let's put it on 3, and maybe it'll jump into this trade. Crude oil has been trading very nicely too. I noticed on Olu, one of our clients.
Order submitted.
Olu is up about $3,000 on her crude oil.
Order filled.
Crude oil has been trading pretty well. This morning, Mark and I had the same exact entry on our NASDAQ 30 range. I know some people were getting different fill prices, but we both got in right at the same exact price. I was hoping that... let's go back to the accounts. I was hoping that I was going to jump in, and it still might. If that Laguerre crosses, we're looking for this Laguerre to pop up out of that and cross the 20% line. If it does cross the 20% line, it's going to pop me back into this trade.
Order filled.
And the reason I switched it to that is because of that really nice volatility it's showing. It's going up and down and up. And that's why it had a lot of success this morning, the Signal A.
Order filled. Order filled.
The gold Signal A is in a big trade. My Laguerre doesn't seem to be moving just yet, which is a bit surprising. Here it comes. Here it comes. A little late.
Order filled.
That's Daniel. Daniel's best strategy is that that retirement plan, that 2-minute Signal A. I'm hoping that he hit this today. I hope you got that one, Daniel. That 2-minute signal A was a good choice.
Order filled.
Let me see if I could do that, Pat. And I think it's here. I can change my sound.
Order submitted.
General sounds. Order filled. Order canceled. I'll take that off. All right, I think I got it off, Pat. Yeah, for one reason or another, it didn't jump in here. That's not to say it won't. Looking back over at the Forex Factory, I know yesterday Jerome Powell testified, and I think today is day 2 of that testimony. I think basically, just to summarize from yesterday, they're not ready to do the cuts just yet, but they believe that they are forthcoming, maybe around the summertime. And I
Order
think that's
submitted.
I think that's been kind of the sentiment since last week.
Order submitted.
No, the way we do it, that's a good question, Isaac. And now I'm kind of wishing I left the signal be on, but I thought I was going to jump into this move up, but I must have just missed it on that apex. But let's let it play out. It's been pretty volatile. Maybe we'll still get in. Maybe on the way back down. But what I wanted to mention, Isaac, is out of the box, we have a special tool that will automatically put into your Ninja Trader a separate SIM account for each one of our bots and drones. So they all run in their own individual accounts. By no means are we going to trade them all in one account. We want to learn historically what the performance is of each one of the bots and drones, because that's very valuable information on deciding which accounts we're going to trade in our funded accounts. We're not going to trade all of the bots in our funded accounts. We would be crazy. We're only going to trade the best account or 2 or 3. I keep into consideration the top 3 or 4 accounts, and then I kind of like to pair it up to what the market's doing. Is it a trending market?
Order submitted.
Is it going in one direction, or is it volatile? Is it going up and down and up and down? And And then I know which ones I want to lean towards, and I can always
Order
modify my
submitted.
strategy as the session gets underway. So here this signal A jumped in to the short side. And I changed it to the signal A only because of the price action, the way it's been going up and down. Whether or not that was a good decision, we'll know very shortly. So I'm looking to make, my goal is anywhere over 400 or 500 a day on the Apex account. I'm plus 100 now, and I'd love to get on the sidelines and get a nice winning trade here and be done with it. So I have that opportunity right here. Yeah, going back to Isaac's question about trading all of them and the historical performance, NinjaTrader has just a phenomenal tool with their trade performance where you can filter out each one of those SIM accounts by dates. And you can even see, on each day of the week how each strategy performed. Historically, how they performed over a week, a month. The more data we accumulate, the more accurate, the more information that we're going to have, and the accuracy of our inputs increases dynamically. And that's the new technology that we've integrated. Those drones are going to constantly feed information to the bots, and the bots are going to self-adjust. They're going to put you right in range to hit your profit targets with a minimal amount of risk. And we're only going to trade the most successful, the most profitable strategies in our funded account.
Order submitted.
Yeah, we have a great Discord chat. Our community of traders, we have a lot of resources, and I think we're due for a new video. I think just some best practices, kind of things that we're discussing on YouTube Live, I think would be a good idea to kind of memorialize and have as a training video for this new update that we've recently released. So with this second day of testimony on the calendar, referring to the economic news today, let me go back to the calendar. This morning at 10 a.m., ISM Services PMI. So there's a report that's just coming out now. No, that was Tuesday. I'm sorry, Thursday. The Fed Chair Powell is starting to testify. So, in his testimony, when Powell is speaking, the market likes to. There's a lot of indecision and doesn't know which way to go. Really, no real direction. With this, we kind of in a ranging market. I'm almost tempted to protect my stop and move it just above these areas of resistance. Sometimes I like to do that if it doesn't put too much risk on the table. Well, let's see if that's necessary. I've got these red dotted lines or pivots or areas of resistance, and price has been bouncing off of that. It came up and made a double top right here on this volume zone, and it hasn't really been above that price. So a decent strategy that I like to do sometimes is I'll take my stop and I'll put it just above that. And sure, I might take a little more of a loss if it breaks through there, but I think the chances of it breaking through there, unless Jerome Powell in this testimony says he's going to go ahead and cut interest rates right now, I think I would be okay. So I move my stop up above those areas of resistance. I'm kind of banking on that it's not going to make a new high today. And a lot of our volume has been right in this range, so I kind of like where my profit target is. Really like to get up to about $400 in profit on this trade. And I really would hit my profit target for the day on both of these Apex accounts. It's trying to help me. Just be patient with it. Yeah, I thought it was going to, Mark. I thought it was gonna head south for us.
Order submitted.
Yeah, so Jerome Powell is testifying today. And then that's at 10 a.m. That just
Order
started.
submitted.
And at 11:30, member Mester speaks. So I'm just going to hang
submitted.
in there. Now it's creeping back up towards the high of the session. And this is where I move my stop
Order
away
submitted.
from. I put it over those areas of resistance. I know that there's a lot of bears, a lot of sellers sitting right there at that 18,220. It kind of double topped right here at about 18,225, and the bears pushed the price back down. So that's what the plan is. But you guys, you know, with trading, it doesn't always work out our way. Come on down. Like Bob Barker on The Price is Right. Come on down. Well, you could see this is a rough market. This is the NASDAQ, which is usually like a Lamborghini. Looks like we're at just about 1,000 contracts per minute. Now, when that number starts going to 3,000 and 4,000, you know that the institutions are really pushing price one way or the other. What about 13, 1400? Come on back down. Getting some sideways action. Okay, here we go. Come on.
Order submitted.
I get to about 400. I'm gonna look to get my profit goal. Come on down. This is a tough trading environment. There's nothing easy about this one.
Order submitted.
This kind of reminds me of yesterday being in the dentist office. Like pulling teeth.
Order submitted.
Yeah, they were kind enough yesterday to give me a deep cleaning, where they really
order submitted.
Make sure that you leave with not
order
a speck
submitted.
of tartar on your teeth. This is a little like the dentist office. All right, we're about 1,600, 1,700. Volume's picking up a little bit. Now we just need them to push price down for us. Now we're up over 2,000. So, getting a really nice increase in volume. Let's see what happens here. A lot of volatility building up here. Some compression. It's kind of consolidating here for the last 20 minutes.
Order submitted.
It's coming up. It's right into those areas of resistance. And I'm hoping what they do is push the price back down and it doesn't make a new high.
Order submitted.
So shut up, Ninja Trader. That's funny. Right click on the speaker, bottom right of monitor, open. Open volume mixer, scroll to Ninja Trader icon, and move volume level down. Left click on speaker icon. Let me see if I could do that for you, Pat. Left click on speaker. Settings. The volume mixer. Here's Ninja Trader. Okay, I put the mixer all the way down, Pat, on Ninja Trader. Hopefully you can still hear me. This thing is giving us some heat here. It's kind of testing our areas of resistance and try to protect my stop. The downside of that is if it does go through, you get a bigger loser. Let's see what's going on in the rest of these, because I think I left my gold on. I did. So I'm also in a position on gold, I see. Let's put this one up. We'll put this one down. It got me. All right, so it did get me on that retirement plan. I didn't see it go through there, but it did. Oh, you know what it did? My profit and loss target got reached. My P&L target on that strategy was reached, so it actually closed the position, which is probably, it looks like it was better off because it looks like it would have come up. All right, so that account's down 430. The good news is I'm in this gold trade long on that same account. And I know this gold bot has been one of my hot ones, so gold is bouncing. Look at the Signal B AI bot took another full winner in the meantime. That Signal B, had I just stayed with that strategy, that Signal B, if I go back to the Signal B AI bot, it jumped into that long position and was in it forever. You could see it here. Jumped in here and rode it all the way up. Took about 30 minutes to get there. So the Signal B AI bot, that's the same one that I got a full winner on the Apex account. .30 range Signal B AI bot. The Russell's doing pretty decent today. Up 525 on that one Apex account. And this one that I'm in this trade on, I'm down 430. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that 2-minute strategy that's on my Apex. I'm going to put it back in the sim account. You know what? It's risking 250. Yeah. Put it back. Signal AAI drone. All right, so I'm going to take off my Apex. So I lost 570 on one, and I made 525 on the other. So I'll find that last strategy. That's my Signal B AI bot. And I want to continue to run it and continue to accumulate data on it. So I'm just going to kind of call it quits on the Apex today because I've kind of hit my profit and loss target. And I'm really close to picking up another funded account and another 2 funded accounts actually. And I just want to keep them. I don't want to take any big drawdown on any of them. Let's see, crude oil. My top crude strategy today. Crude is actually not having a good day today, I see. The Russell. Let's take a quick peek at the Russell. Haymaker retirement plan. There's the Dow. Let's take a look at the Russell. RTY AI drone. I stay right here by the Air Force Base, and man, these jets come by and shake the walls. Okay, Isaac. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, my friend. Yeah, I noticed my camera's not working. I got my beach background, but I don't see myself, but that's all right.
Order submitted.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Got one profit target. Let's get to the right edge of this chart here. Look at that. Now it's retracing back down. Yeah, it's just, I think I got a bit of bad luck there. My strategy hit its loss limit, and it closed me out of the trade. I'm not sure whether or not. I think it would have broke through that where I was trying to protect my stop. I think it would have broke through and got me. So it probably saved me a little money. But man, the system is really trading great. The 2-minute AI drone just continues to just crush the markets. Signal B AI bot. My gold didn't do as well as it normally does. The ES bots are doing well. The Russell's coming up nicely. This is actually the Russell.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Yeah, ever since Jerome Powell started this morning at 10, it's just gone really just total sideways action here. But David Wise put me in a beautiful options position. Let me pull it up real quick on my phone. He sent out an alert on Palantir, I think is how it's pronounced, which is a defense. They got a big contract with the government, a couple $100 million contract. Put a couple calls on it, and it's running up nicely today. The ticker symbol is PLTR. And listen, this David Wise, he's in front of the charts from 9 to 4, scanning for these entries. And right now, you can go to our website, get a 2-week free trial, get yourself in on a couple of these great trades that he calls. He's the hardest working guy in trading. He's really helped me build my account very nicely. With now with Schwab, it was with TD Ameritrade. So I've got this beautiful position on Palantir, PLTR. Just got awarded a big contract. The market just doesn't know which way to go, I tell you. We're right around the 50 EMA. NASDAQ is kind of edging up. Let's stretch this out just a little bit here. It looks like it has a bias to the long side. Still. But it certainly hasn't been a smooth ride. So we're in a nice long position on the Russell. And we're in a position on gold on this AI bot. Should switch these around. Let's put this one on gold. And we'll put this one on the Russell. Signal AI bot. Right.
see my P&Ls here. Our top strategy is the 2-minute signal AI drone is up 1492. The 30 range signal B is up 911. I also took a really nice winner on my Apex to go up. So that strategy is probably up about 1700 right now. This 15 range on the Russell, the drone, and the bot. Are next. March. This is my performance here for the week on these Apex accounts. Apex 2, I'm up 1585. And this other evaluation account I have is this Apex 3 account. For the week is up 1650. So between the two Apex accounts, right about $3,200 for the week, for the month, I'm sorry, March 1st to the 6th. And the way I choose which ones to put in my Apex is basically what I discussed earlier today, and I think that's really important information to have. A couple other strategies. Let's see how they're doing for the month. The crude at Dow Diamond is down about 160. One of my hottest strategies has been this 15 range Signal B AI bot. Gold has just been doing extremely well on that Signal B. So I could see from March 1st to the 6th, that 15 range Signal B bot is at 2408. And if I go into my analysis, my analysis, yeah. What I could do, I could see each session what my P&L was, but I can also, as a beautiful equity curve, I can also break it down by the half hour of the day. And I could see what times of the day that strategy has been performing the best. This March 1st to the 6th may not be enough data to really be significant, but it does give a good indication of when it's been successful for these this month. Starting at 9 a.m. Eastern till about 10:30 is where it's making all its money. I've been starting it off early at about 8, and overall this month it's down 400, starting it at 8. So, that's something to keep an eye on. Maybe after I have more data, maybe a month's worth, and I continue to see this big red bar at 8 o'clock, I would modify the trading hours in my strategy. Instead of trading right into an hour or a time of day that historically performs terrible, it wouldn't make much sense to do that. So I would change my start time at 9 to 9 a.m. and start trading gold at 9, and then I have these big, beautiful green blocks that I've done nothing but win money. So this is a really great performance tool that NinjaTrader has that allows you to filter every single one of these accounts and see which ones are doing the best. If I take it off of gold,
I think the other one that I was doing well on was the let's see, the 30 range signal B, 30 range signal B AI drone is up about 900 for the month. My retirement plan is down on that NQ2 minute. So to really get a good indication, I like to go to my accounts, and if I put a cash value on my accounts on the properties, now I'm back in this. Now NASDAQ seems to be popping to the upside. Maybe Jerome Powell said something good, huh? It's now getting heavy volume. We know institutional money is pushing the price of the NASDAQ higher. So this is a good environment now, all of a sudden. This strategy's been hot today. This is our 30 range signal B. That's going to go in the direction of the trend. It's not looking for a reversal. I believe this is the signal B. Yes. So with this market trending to the upside, the signal B is thriving. With these risk to reward ratios we have, that really leaned heavily in our favor. If we can just get some space and get away from our stop and allow ourselves some room for this to mature, we can really allow it to mature to the upside and risk 40 or 50 ticks to make 200. We don't really need to win a lot of them. One or two winners will put us on the sideline with some really nice capital in our account. This one is giving us a little running room here. In my situation, the important thing is just to leave it alone. If I did something, it would probably hurt it. If we just let it do its thing, sometimes, in the most bizarre way, it finds its way to that profit target after, giving you 3 or 4 heart attacks. But that's why we call this strategy is the haymaker. We've got 2,000 or 3,000 contracts a minute crossing. Institutional money is pushing that price of the NASDAQ higher.
Order submitted.
If you're someone that likes to close winning trades, you can never go broke closing a winning trade. If you see that your P&L is at your profit target and you just want to get out of the trade with a nice profit, I've never seen anyone lose any money closing winning trades. But I tell you, I've watched this thing for a while now, and you'll close the trade only to watch it continue up and get you a little sicker. So I kind of sit on my hands in these situations now, most of the time. And there it goes.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
It did the same thing again. It closed me at my profit target. All right. Wow. Now that's one thing with the bots. There's a setting, an input, that we could have it close if it reaches 1500. That's the value that the strategies come out of the box. And once it reaches the 1500, it will close, and it'll say on your chart, P&L target hit. So it closed this trade to the long side because our P&L went over 1500. And it took us out of the trade. And that's I really like that personally. I'm just a conservative person. I'm a little more conservative. And once I reach my profit target, I like to just take all the risk out of it. Now this might, continue to go up and would have hit a full profit target, but you know what? I made 1500. Yeah, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be satisfied with that. And I'm going to try to do it again tomorrow. But I could tell you for sure that I won't go any lower than that 1520. I won't give any of that back, that's for sure. But, and we'll see what happens with the trade. Just like the NASDAQ will do, it'll retrace and continue right back up in the direction of the trend. And I really think a key to it is seeing that volume increase. We know that there's going to be a disparity in this situation of uptick versus downtick because the price of the NASDAQ is going up. Retail traders aren't going to cause that volume spike. We just don't have the volume, the number of contracts we're sending across aren't anywhere near that. So we hit the profit target on that. Our signal B is out of the market. Our signal B drone, I'm not sure where that one is today. But it must be giving some really good information to that bot, because the bot is outperforming the drone, which means that those changes that it's making are really helping it. And the drone, it left the drone in the dust. And kind of the same thing with our AI bot on the Russell. And we're still in that Russell trade. You can see it's trying to get to our profit target. So a beautiful trade on that haymaker. Woo! Man, is that a beauty. So, these strategies are, really powerful. Very little money at risk to get those types of profits. That's what I love about it. Potentially you have an opportunity every trading session to put a couple $1,000 in your account with only risking $300 or $400. It's really a great tool for prop traders or traders if you're trading your own live account. So what I was showing before was I could see my cash value of my top accounts. So I know that these accounts here are making the most money. So these are the ones that I start with on deciding which ones I'm going to put in my funded account. I don't want to put a strategy in my funded account that has been taking a beating. It just wouldn't make good sense. So if the way I look at it, if I have 2 or 3 strategies that are doing extremely well, that's all I need. I really only need one with the market. You only really need one good one. In this situation, I've got 4 or 5 really good ones that I would consider to put into a funded account. And that's how I've been getting those good results on my Apex accounts. Is I look at the cash value, I look at the ones that are historically performing the best, and those are the ones that I focus on for my funded accounts. So the 30 range, the haymaker, that signal B, really scored big today with that move up. Man, took some beautiful long trades today. And the signal A, that 2-minute, continues to do really well. Reached its profit target. I'm in a really nice trade on the actually hit the profit target on that cash cow account. And I'm still in this position on this, the Signal A AI drone. The cash cow is up $977. And we could take a quick look how we got there. Took a long trade here for a stop out. Took a long entry here right here at this blue little dot, blue little arrow, and it hit our profit target. And now it put us in. This is a signal A entry. Now it put us into this short move. And with just a few ticks of risk, it's going for a pretty ambitious target. This is our Russell.
Order submitted.
So this strategy's running hot today. This is our cash cow strategy. Our cash cow strategy, you could see here, is at just over $1,000 if you include the trade that it's currently in. Well, I hope my dear friends from Nigeria did well today. Olu, Daniel, Tola, hope you did well today. We were kind of all over the right strategies. Let Let's see if we're in any type of positions here on the, no. We've hit our profit targets on these. Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself for that short I took on the NASDAQ on that 2-minute. Let me see. I have my. I'm missing one of them. Yeah. I'd also like to keep the modified slow personally. The modified slow is our 15 EMA. And that's a really good indicator. Let me make it a bit bigger. The modified slow, I'll tell you how I use that indicator. I'm going to go to the plot and just make it a little bigger. So now you see my modified slow, which is my 50 EMA, is that solid green line. I see that price never, the whole session really never broke under it. So it's really continued to trend, retrace and continue up, make higher highs. Higher lows and higher highs. And, that's a signal B day. That's a day to go with the signal B. When it never really breaks under the 50 and it's just trending in one direction. To continue to take long trades today, I think. Well, listen, you could have done well with the signal A on the 2-minute as well. But that's kind of my thinking that I go through when I look at the chart and I'm trying to determine, hey, which one should I go with today? Which one do I think would give me the best chance of scoring on my Apex account? That's kind of the wheels spinning in my head. Yeah, Rao, today's presentation is a little different. Today, Mark is not trading today, but he'll be back maybe tomorrow or next week. My name's Rory Powers. I'm also a member of the staff, the team here at Right Line Trading. And we're highlighting the same system. Everybody has their own unique style. And his style and mine are maybe a little bit different. Dan T. Yes. Yeah, I met with Dan. Dan's been a member with. He's been a member of our trading family for a long time, and we got him up and running yesterday. And he said his strategies are really killing it. And he was actually with us prior to this update, and he's recognizing the improvements that were made. He's realizing them. Good to see you back, Dan. Really a really great diversity of instruments that we have, and we're going to, follow along with the trends that these institutions, that the large institutions create. Whether it be any one of the index equities, we have crude oil, gold, precious metals, energy. We're going to find the ones that they're manipulating, and we're going to try to ride in their footsteps. Yes, Dan. I was really happy to see you back in the game. The Dow Diamond. The Dow Diamond is in a beauty, and the Russell, the Signal AI bot. Up 160 on this trade. Still in that short move, that same trade. David Wise, he always, every webinar that I listen to, and I listen to a lot from David because, listen, the guy is, he's a professional trader. He, about 12 or 13 years ago, quit his job and trades full time. He's in front of the charts from 9 to 4:30 every day, and he has his finger right on the pulse, and he's very savvy and smart. So he's very non-emotional. He doesn't trade with his emotions. Something that's a big fault of mine. He's emotion free, and this is a business, and he treats it as such. But David, I was talking about him earlier. Great options trader.
Order submitted.
Yes, Dan. Dan asked about the currency futures. Absolutely. We are looking at those. Yeah, we're not very dogmatic about which instruments to trade. The only ones that we want to trade are the ones that are going to make us money. And if they're not making us money, they're not making any sense to anybody. So we want to rotate in the money makers, and the currency futures are definitely on our radar. Obviously we need liquid instruments that have a very small bid-ask spread. We want to be able to get our fills, and the currency futures at times trend beautifully, as well as bonds. We're also looking at ultra bonds, ZB, the 30-year Treasury notes, the bonds and notes, ZB, ZN, UB, the currency futures. And you'll continue to see new instruments being rotated into our portfolio.
Order submitted.
Yeah, they're definitely coming down.
Order submitted.
All right, I'm going to probably go for another 5 more minutes till about 10 after 11. And we'll just take a look at the top performers, the top strategies for the day, and answer anyone's questions if you have one. Yeah. I know my performance is okay. Let's take a look at today's performance. Oh, that's what I was. Yeah, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. What I always hear David Wise saying is retail traders want to get an edge. We need an edge over other retail traders. And man, this exemplifies having an edge over other retail traders. I mean, can you imagine not having something like this and trying to, look for instruments that are being influenced by institutional money to get us into the highest quality trades that have the best chance of success? And we don't have a tool like this, and we're trying to manually trade and look at 6 or 7 different instruments all at once, and trying to get into at the most opportune time with an optimized ATM strategy where our stops and profits are, all based on market, conditions. Let me tell you, it doesn't exist. This is the perfect example of having an edge over other retail traders. That's what it was when I started talking about David Wise earlier. That's kind of the point that I wanted to make, and I lost my train of thought. But you could see the edge that this system provides us. It brings right to the top which ones to focus on. And man, with a little bit of execution, we put ourselves in a position to really pull some money out consistently. And those Apex accounts that I showed you earlier, from March 1st to, let's go to March 7th. Today on one I took a little bit of a drawdown. But on the two evaluations that I'm running for this month, at 31.90, including today's drawdown. Max drawdown's $1,000. Only 32% are profitable. Okay, so I'm not we're not winning like Michael Jordan hitting 100% of our trades. You know, we're not winning every trade. But the key is that we're losing. Our losers are much smaller than our winners. Almost by 4-1. And that's really important. That our winning trades are much bigger than our losing trades. So the Apex accounts are looking good for this month. And today our top strategies, we'll take a look at the Signal B AI bot. After commissions, this is what it closed at. It closed at 1378 after commissions. Now listen, I want to tell you that this is a one contract strategy. We're not trading 3 or 4 contracts. This is the P&L after commissions have been deducted. Trading one contract on this strategy. Okay. Our number 2 was the 2-minute Signal A AI drone. That's for the month. Let's go for today. Two-minute Signal A AI drone. The 2-minute Signal A AI drone, you could see, just crushed it today. And it's been crushing it. It won 2/3 of his trades. 2 out of 3 trades it won. Took a total of 3 trades. And the average winner was 875, and our loser with commissions was 255. So we're just between a 3 and 4-1 risk to reward ratio. Trading one contract. So that 2-minute Signal A AI drone did extremely well, and it's been doing extremely well. And then our cash cow, the RTY 15 range. Average losing trade is $100. It's risking 20 to make 400 on the trade minus commissions. So 400 would be 80 ticks. So we're risking 20 to make 80. 4-1 risk to reward. Our average loser is 100. Our average winner is about 400. After commissions, you can see the commission deducted. 4-1 risk to reward. And today it was up $979. And then the Dow Diamond. So we had one real good diversity of instruments that did well today. The Dow Diamond. Is a strategy to keep an eye on. Made $875 after commissions trading one contract. This NASDAQ is continuing to bounce up. %50 of the trades were profitable. So with just 50% winners. Out of 6 trades, it won 3 times. And you could see that with the winner being, almost $400, 2 of those is $800. Much larger than our losers. So those are the top strategies of the day, and we keep a record of how each strategy does each day. And we have a really great indication of which ones to put in our funded accounts by keeping a historical performance of each strategy. We're only going to trade our few best strategies. Okay? Hey, Doc. You are late to the party, sir. Yeah, we had a great day. The NASDAQ really took off and had some really great trades on that haymaker strategy, the 30 range. Maxed out on our profit target this morning at about 10:45. We hit our profit goal on that strategy. So we meet every day here at right around 9:30, right around the market open, and we go to about 11:15, 11:30. And listen, we want the transparency is really a mandate in our business practices. We want to be transparent. We want you to see the system trade on a live market. If we have a bad day, it's like a pimple on the end of our nose. And let me tell you, these top strategies that we have, very, very seldom do you see them have a bad day. They're just been crushing the market. And today was just another great example of that. So it's a great system to trade. Best thing to do is kind of stay out of its way and don't do what I do. Listen, I try my best to sit on my hands and stay in these positions for as long as possible. Today I reached my profit target on one of my Apex accounts, hit the 500, getting really close to getting another funded account with Apex. 2 more funded accounts this month. Been doing really well, and I should have two more Apex accounts, and then I really want to transition over to trading those funded accounts. As our members start getting funded and have those PA accounts, we can all trade those together. And we want to provide you with a path to show you exactly how to monetize this system. That's our goal. And I think that, in fact, I know that this system is going to provide you with an edge over other retail traders. They just don't have a powerful tool like this like we do. So I hope you come back and join us. And I appreciate your time today. Thanks for coming and checking out the system. If you have any questions, I'm going to put the office phone number here in the chat. I'm going to run and have a sandwich for lunch, but give me a call in about a half hour, 45 minutes. I'd love to talk to you about the system, answer any questions that you might have. Yes, Doc. All right, everybody, have a great day. Thanks for joining me again. Bye-bye.